Welcome, I'm Byron and this is AGE. It's morning on the Grand Mesa, Colorado. We spent the night up here and it's quite a climb up on top of the world up here, and I think there's about 42 lakes up here, maybe more. Quite a spot. It's pretty well developed. Last time I was up here, I was a kid, and there was dirt roads coming up. So, and a few cabins up here, one place where you could stay, and that was about it, other than camping and what have you. Now, of course, like every place else, for better or for worse, it's all developed. There are quite a number of bike trails up here, it seems to be. I've checked out on all trails, and I ran into a group out here, a biking club. They live in the area, one of them Grand Junction, and some of them come up from Montrose and what have you, and they're in this area, and they pick spots and come biking. Today they're up here to bike, and invited me to go hit the trail with them, so that should be fun, have a little guide. And one of the gentlemen even is instrumental in building some trails up here and maintaining trails, works on the trails, and he rides a fat bike, so he comes up here in the winter and does the snow. Fat bikes are great for riding snow and what have you, and so interesting. He has a lot of knowledge of the area, and we'll have a little interview with him later on, talk to him and check that out. So come on and join me as I join my new friends and hit the trail. See you there.
Trail that goes around that wood pile, goes right up behind that little tree, and it goes back behind those trees and comes out right back through here.
Sorry, what's your name?
Alan Brown.
Alan Brown, and you built most of this trail. Wow.
Yeah, probably not technically I built it. I cleaned it out.
Cleaned it up, and yeah, improved it. Restored it. That's great. Well, we owe you a debt, I'll tell you.
There is some of it that I built from scratch that I'm pretty proud of. It's a nice trophy thing through the woods.
There's some cool single track that they just recently built, kind of on the far side of this loop. It's kind of hard to find.
It's better now. It's got people have been finding more and more rocks on the turn. But if you're not, if you're with us, we'll point it out and talk about it. Make sure you know where it is. It's worth riding. But unfortunately, this back in June, we had a terrible windstorm. Actually, a series of windstorms up here that knocked down thousands of trees.
I saw timber laying down up there.
Yeah, well, when you see it, if you go the single track size, you'll be blown away. Really? We literally had to cut tunnels.
Yeah.
To get through there. And they're still there. I mean, you're going to weed through the stumps, through the ends of the trees. It's amazing. But one guy, Dan Antonelli, he's one of our members at Cop Mova, he came up here pretty much by himself and cut out, I don't know how many 100 trees.
Wow.
I think he wore out a chainsaw in the process.
Wow.
But he's since got a new one.
Where do you live?
Cedar Edge.
Cedar Head. You're riding the fat tire, right?
Yeah.
Nice. You ride it on snow too?
Yeah, I've got another one that's better. It's got wider tires, but whichever one appeals to me that day.
All right.
But when you ride in snow up here, they don't have any groomed trails. What we wait for is in March, and we've had some freeze thaws, and the snow is frozen in the morning and hard crust. You can literally ride anywhere. You can just go off anywhere. That's to me the best riding I've ever found.